Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be starting a new series and it's called Shop My Stash. And this is just going to be basically where I show you what's in my everyday makeup drawer. And I'm just going to be going through and pulling out products that I don't want to use anymore and then replacing with products I do want to use, just to kind of make sure that I'm using every product in my makeup collection. So I'm going to start by showing you what's in my everyday makeup drawer right now, and then we'll go through, take out what I don't want to use anymore, and like I said, put in what I do want to use anymore. Right now, I don't have any makeup in my everyday makeup drawer. I took it all out just so we can start on a clean slate, and then we'll go through from there. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. So this is my desk where I do my makeup, and this is my everyday makeup drawer. And right now I just have these containers in for where every kind of section of things is gonna go. And the only things I have in here right now is my powder. I have the NYX HD powder, which I love, and it's like the only powder I use for my under eyes. And then my Cover FX setting powder. And then I just have a Pixi moisturizer, a Morphe beauty sponge, a powder puff, a Real Technique sponge, and then some sunscreen. And then I just have this little box I got from the Dollar Tree of Q-tips, cotton swabs, and little cotton pads. And then in this space will be my bronzers, blush, and highlights. This back area will probably be palettes, any face palettes or eyeshadow palettes that will fit there. If it's anything bigger, it will probably actually go underneath, or I just won't put one in. I don't know, we'll see about that, or I might just keep it on my desk. Over here will be all eye products, any eyeliner, eyebrow pencils, any of that stuff. And then back here will be my lip section. So like I said, as you can see, I don't really have much in here. And then we'll go into my makeup collection and pick everything I want in. So this is my Alex 9 drawer set I have from IKEA. And on top I just have I have this little lipstick holder, I like to keep all my bullet lipsticks. And I just have this little light up K back here, and this little thing where I like to keep some loose jewelry and all that stuff. So let's just start in the first drawer. So the first drawer, I have foundations, primers, and concealers back here. So for foundation right now, what I think I want to pull out is I want to pull out this Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, just because it's summertime, so I really want to get some use out of this. I really like this in the summer, plus it has SPF in it. I also want to pull out this Maybelline one, because I've really been loving this right now. I took a break from it and didn't have it in my collection for a long time and just got it back in. So I've really been enjoying using this. And then I haven't used my Lancome Teint Idole foundation, so we'll pull that out too. And I'll probably do one more. Let's do my Kat Von D one, because I want a nice, really good full coverage foundation. So those are going to be the foundations I pull out. And then I can actually go ahead and move some of this around now, because now we have more room. For primer, I definitely want to pull out, I have it back here, this Physicians Formula Bright Booster Oil Elixir. I've really been loving this, and I think I want to try mixing it with my Kat Von D foundation to see if it'll help, because I have really dry skin, so it'll help with the drying factor. So I definitely want to pull that in. Plus I love it as a primer, just a nice moisturizing base. I always want to pull out a nice, I want to pull out, where is it? I can't find it. Here it is. Oops. The Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. I like this, and I haven't used too much of it, but I definitely want to get a little bit more use out of it. And then I want to do one nice, good pore filling one. Where is it? Oh, I'm trying to use up this one. It's a travel size of the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. So I want to pull that in. And then that's 3 primers, so maybe one more. I don't know. Let's just pull in my Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I really love this. This is one of my favorite all-time primers. So I really love this as just a nice, quick, moisturizing base. So that's what I have so far. And then for concealer, I honestly don't like to pull in too many concealers. Let's just pull this whole thing out. So I definitely want to pull in my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. As you can see, I've used a decent amount of it. So I've really been enjoying this, and it's a good shade match for me right now. So definitely want to pull that in. That's one of my problems with my concealers is I have a lot of different shades. So sometimes, like, depending on how tan I am, I have to kind of go for based on my shade. I'm trying to use this up. This doesn't have that much left. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and it's only like right here. So I definitely want to try to use that up. And then that might be good for right now. Oh, I'm going to pull this. As you can see, there's like hardly any left of this, but I just like using this for like carving out my brows or my lips if I mess up. So I always like to keep this in my everyday makeup drawer. And I think that'll be good for concealers. I hope the angle is good. I've been kind of playing around, and my tripod is kind of at an awkward angle, so I hope this angle is okay. But this next drawer is my blushes, bronzers, highlighters, and these are all my cream products. And then I just have a few powder foundations right here. So I guess I'll just go ahead and start with that. I don't like to pull out too many powders. I already have 2 powders in my everyday makeup drawer, one for under the eye and one for a loose setting powder for all over. So I think I'm only going to pull in this Maybelline Better Skin one because I just got this and I still want to keep trying it out. And then for cream products, I think I'm going to pull, I need to keep trying, give this a go again. I haven't used this in quite a while, and it's the e.l.f. This is like from their Aqua line, and it's like their putty blush and bronzer. So I think I need to give this a try one more time because I haven't used this in quite a while. Cream highlight, I know I also want to pull my e.l.f. Targeted Natural Glow Stick, but I want to pull out my other shade that's in Morning Dew, and I believe that's in my backpack. So I am going to be pulling that, but I don't see it in here right now, so I'm probably going to have to go to my backpack and grab that. But I just want to say, like, I will be grabbing that. It's just in a different shade. And I think I'm also going to grab this Do the Hoola. I used this like once, and I didn't really like it, but I want to try like a different application technique. So I'm going to give this a try again. And then for blushes, I want to pull, let's see what I want to pull. I just got this blush from Essence, so I definitely want to pull this in and give this a try. It's a really just nice peachy blush. This is All You Need Is Pink, and it's their Mosaic blush. I also have their Satin Touch blushes, but this is something new I saw, so I want to try this. I know I have a blush palette that I'm wanting to use, so I don't want to pull too many blushes just because, like I said, I know I'm going to want to pull that. So I think maybe 1 or 2 more blushes and that'll be good. I love this, and I've been trying to keep myself from using it, but I just really love it in the summertime, so I definitely think I want to pull it in. It's from Found Beauty, and it's their Baked Illuminating Blush, and this is shade 70 in Pink Glow. I'm going to pull this Estee Edit blush in the shade, what shade is this in? First Lover. I know you can't get this anymore, but I still have it, so I still want to use it. And I haven't used it in quite a long time, so it's a nice, just natural blush. So I'm going to pull that in. And that'll be good for blushes. And then for bronzer. So these are all the bronzers I have, plus I have these right here. So I think I'm definitely going to pull my Marc Jacobs bronzer. I was absolutely in love with this, and I had to put it back because I was using it way too much. So I think I'm ready and okay to pull it back out again. I think I'm going to pull in this Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. This is just a little travel size, but I don't use it too much, and I really do like it, so I'm going to pull that in to use. And then we'll do one more bronzer. How about my We'll do my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I do not use this as much as I should. I know it's like super hyped up and it is a good bronzer. I like it. I just don't reach for it. I don't know why. So I'm going to pull that in. And then for highlighter, alright, so for highlight, these are all the highlights I have. Not nearly as many as blush and bronzer. And I think, what do I want to pull? I've been kind of enjoying the more naturally highlights lately, so I'm going to pull this Essence highlight, the Pure Nude highlighter. And then I think I'm going to pull one of my highlight palettes as well. So once again, I don't want to pull too much. Let's do one more. I think I'll do this Becca Champagne Pop Highlight because I don't really use this as much as I should. So I'll pull that in. And I think I'll actually be happy with that for highlight. This next drawer is like all of my eye products. So over here I just have like bases and stuff. These are all loose shadows, mascaras. These are all eyeliners and brow pencils. And I also have setting sprays in here. And then in the way back I have eyelashes, but I don't really grab for those. And I don't really like to pull those into my everyday makeup drawer just because I don't wear them on an everyday basis. And when I do, I just like to come over here and look through my eyelashes just to find something that will go with the look I'm going for. So I'm not going to be pulling any eyelashes out into my everyday makeup drawer. But I will pull a few mascaras. I've been really loving this L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Or sorry, not Lash Paradise. This L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer. So I've been really enjoying that. So I'll pull that. And I've been really enjoying the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara on top of that. So I'll definitely pull that as well. And then I want to do a like lengthening mascara. So I'll pull in this Roller Lash. I need to see if this is like still good because I know I've had this open for a little bit. So maybe I can get this used up this time around. And that's good for mascaras. Let me go grab a setting spray while I'm in here. I'm just going to keep, I've been trying to use up this Flower Beauty Seal Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. So I'm going to pull that in. And I'm also going to, I was keeping my fan in here for a while, but I'm going to keep this in my everyday makeup drawer. It's just the fan I use to fan my face after I spray it. And then for, let's do eyeshadow base. So this is my favorite eyelid primer. It's the Smashbox Lid Primer in the shade Light. So I'm going to pull this in and then see if there's any other bases I want to grab. I also have like my Stila glitters in here. My lash go in here. That can probably go in my other thing. Oh, I definitely want to grab this as well. I was normally just keeping this in my everyday makeup drawer, but like I said, I put everything back just for this video. So I'm going to pull this in, the e.l.f. Eye Refresher. I just like this for putting underneath my eyes while I'm doing my eyeshadow if I haven't already done like my foundation and all my other base products. It's just kind of like an under eye primer, cooling. It has like a metal roller ball. Let me show you. It has this metal roller ball. So it's nice and cooling under the eye, especially if my eyes are puffy. I'll pull this, and I haven't really used this that much. It's the e.l.f. What is this called? I forgot exactly what this is called, but it's like an e.l.f. It's just like a glitter gel, and this is in Golden Glitz. So I'll pull that in. And then for single shadows, I want to pull in, I think I want to pull this in to use. This is the ColourPop birthday shadow that they sent out with all the orders from their birthday month. I think it's just in the shade, yeah, it's just the shade Birthday Wish. So I'm going to pull this in because I haven't used it yet. And then I think I'll also pull in this L'Oreal Infallible shadow. This is in the shade Iced Latte. So this is just a nice champagne shade, so I'm going to pull that in as well. And then the only thing left is my brow and eyeliner products. So I'm just going to pull this out so you guys can see better. I'm definitely pulling in my ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. This is my favorite brow gel ever, so I'm definitely pulling that in. And then I've really been loving this Wet n Wild brow pencil. This is just their retractable brow pencil. And it's got that like teardrop shape kind of pencil. But I've really been loving this. So I'm going to pull that in. And that'll be good for brows, I think. And then I'll pull in a few things for eyeliner. I'm definitely going to pull in this Essence Gel Eye Pencil. And this is in the shade Cocoa Bean. So I'm definitely pulling that in. And then I definitely want a just regular black liner. Where's my... Oh. I definitely want to pull in this Milani Stay Put eyeliner. And this is just in the shade Linked on Black. I love this for like tight lining my upper lash line. So I'll pull that in. I think I also want to pull in this Make Me Brow by Essence, just for on days that I don't want to completely fill in my brows, so I think I'll pull that in as well. Dang it. And I want a liquid liner. Ooh, let's pull in my NYX Epic Ink Liner, and this is just their black one. Yeah, this is in the shade Black. So this is like one of my favorite black liquid eyeliners. And then I don't know if I want anything else. Maybe. Yeah, how about also pull in this ColourPop eyeliner. This is in the shade Delta, I believe how it's pronounced. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll pull that in. And I think that'll be good for eyeliners and eyebrows. This next drawer is all of like my lip products other than my lipsticks that are up top, and I'll go to those in just a second. I guess I probably should have pulled from that first. But for lip liner, I don't like to pull too many, but I think I definitely want to pull this ColourPop lip liner, and this is in the shade Bossy, I believe, because I think I'm going to pull in, I have the matching lippy stick, so I'm probably going to pull that. So I'll pull this lip liner. I think I might pull in this Rimmel one, and this is in the shade Enchantment. I really like this for like a pink eyeliner, sorry, lip liner. I really like this pink lip liner for any like pink lipsticks I'm using, so I'll pull that in. And then I'll pull in one nude, and I think I want to pull in this L'Oreal one, and this is in the shade Rose Absolute. So I'm going to pull that one in. That's definitely good for lip liners. And then these are all my liquid lipsticks right here. Ooh, I definitely want to pull in my Anastasia liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Dusty Rose. So I'm going to pull that in. And then I want to go through my color. I kind of have this sorted by brand. But they're kind of, this is all my ColourPop ones right here. And I think I want to pull in, let's pull in this shade. This is from the Kathleen Lights Dream Street collection. And this is in the shade Revere, I think is how it's pronounced. Revere, yeah. So I'll pull that as a fun color. And then I think I want some kind of nude. Maybe this one, and this is in the shade Aquarius. And by the way, all of my ColourPop ones are the Ultra Satin formula. I'm trying to see if I want any others. Actually, yeah, I think I want to pull in this. I just got this as a sample from Ulta. It's the Buxom liquid lipstick formula, and this is in the shade. I actually forgot the shade. It showed on the box that it came in, but I don't remember it. But it's a really pretty, like a kind of like pinkish shade. It's hard to see. But I'll pull that in, and that'll be good for liquid lipsticks. And then behind this, I have all my lip glosses, so I'm going to pull that forward. So for lip gloss, I definitely want to pull in one of my favorite formulas is the e.l.f. Tinted lip oil and the Buxom plumping ones. So I'm gonna pull in this e.l.f. plumping gloss, and this is in the shade Sparkling Rose. So I definitely want to pull this one in. And I want to pull in a nice nude. Maybe, ooh, I want to pull this. This is the e.l.f. Pout Perfector. I definitely want to pull that in. Then I want to do one nude, maybe, oops. I want to do one nude, maybe from ColourPop. You know, I haven't worn the Dream Street one in a while. This is in the shade Moonchild by Kathleen Light. So I'm going to pull that one, and that will be good for lip gloss. And then this drawer is all of like my normal size palettes, and then also my face palettes are in here. So I definitely want to pull a few face palettes. What do I want to pull? I want to pull this Smashbox highlighting palette. This is the Spotlight palette, and I believe this was in collaboration with Casey Holmes, and mine's in the shade Pearl. So definitely think I want to pull that. And then, ooh, I want to pull out this blush palette that I just got by Profusion Beauty. It's just like a standard blush palette. I just got this the other day, so I definitely want to pull that. And then I think everything else I'm probably good on. I don't want to pull out any, actually, I want to pull out my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette because I've not used this in ages, so I definitely think I'm going to pull this out. And then for eyeshadow, I'm going to pull out this Carity Beauty Matte. This is the 21 Highly Pigmented Matte Eyeshadows, and it's like all nice and colorful shades. So I want to pull this out because I've definitely been getting more into color. So I want this for like some inspiration. It just has like pretty much a lot of colors you could pretty much ever want. So I'm going to pull this. And then I've been playing with my chocolate bar palette lately. So I think I'm going to pull this in just for like a nice easy neutral look. I want one palette with some nice standard warm tones. So maybe, yeah, let's do my Nubian by Juvia's Place palette. It's just some nice standard warm tones. So I'll pull that in as well. And that will probably be good for eyeshadows. Now I'm just going to go back up here to my bullet lipsticks and just pull a few. So I definitely want to pull this Essence. I definitely want to pull this Essence lipstick. This is their matte formula, and this is in the shade 01. So I just got this and I haven't tried it yet, so I definitely want to pull this in. And then I want to pull in this ColourPop. This is their matte luxe lipstick in the shade Paparazzi. So I definitely want to pull that in. And I want to pull in a nice pink. Let's see. I don't have too many like pink lips. I don't have too many pink lipsticks. But oh, yeah, I wanted to pull in this ColourPop lipstick in the shade Bossy. It goes with that lip liner I pulled out earlier. I haven't really worn this shade much. It's the ColourPop Luxe lipstick. This is their normal formula in the shade Appy. It's just a nice, really good nude. And I think I'm also going to pull out this other ColourPop lippy stick in the shade Heart On, just as like a really nice pink. And I think that'll be good. So I'm going to put all this stuff away in my everyday makeup drawer, and then I'll show you what everything looks like afterwards. So this is how everything turned out. So it's a little full, but that's okay. So over here I have all of my foundations and primers and powders, just all of my like base products. I also have this sunscreen. I haven't tried this, but I got a little sample from Ulta. And then my powder puff, beauty sponges, just all that stuff. And then over here, like I said, I just have this little case, like this little thing I got from the Dollar Tree. Dang it. And then my fan. And then I ended up taking out this basket just because I found that I had more space without it. So back here I have all of my bronzers, blushes, and highlights. And then over here I have all of my palettes and my setting spray. Put that over there for right now. And then I just have my like little color switch. And then, like I said, these are all my palettes. So that's all there. And then this bin is all of my eye products, like I said, my mascaras, my eyeshadows, my lid primers, my brow products. Just all that stuff is right here. And this back bin is my lip products. And I definitely have a lot. I don't know if I'll be able to use all these. Just because with the job that I have, I don't wear makeup to my job. And I don't get to wear makeup a lot of the time. I usually get to wear makeup 2 or 3 days out of the week. So Like I said, a lot of my products don't get love, so I like to do this just so that way when I do come to sit down and do my makeup, I have like a smaller selection of products rather than going over to my Alex 9 drawers. And this way I can make sure like everything gets some love. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!